Today we're going to be learning how to complete this subtraction equation. So the equation is 403 subtract 284. So the first number is called the minuend, the second number is the subtrahend, and then the answer we're trying to figure out is called the difference. The first step is estimation. So the estimation process I chose was rounding to the nearest hundredth. So 403 subtract 284. So we're going to round 403 down to 400 and 284 up to 300. So now 400 subtract 300 is equal to 100. So 100 is our estimation. So in the end, our answer to this equation should be about 100. This is our concrete version. So this block right here represents 100, and this one is called a flat. This one is a rod and it is 10 units, and this one here is a single unit representing 1. So our top half of the chart is representing our minuend, so 403. So we have 4 flats for 400, 0 tens, and 3 ones. On our bottom half, we have 2 hundreds, 8 tens to represent 80, and 4 ones. So now we're going to subtract the difference. So the first 2 can cancel out with 2 on top. We'll put these in the corner. So we're left with 200. And now you can't subtract 8 from 0. So we need to change a flat into 10 rods. So now we have enough to subtract 10 from 8. So 10 subtract 8 is 2. So we have 2 left. Now we're in our ones column. So 3 subtract 4, you can't do that either. So we need to exchange 1 rod for 10 ones. So now in total we have 13 ones subtract 4. So 13 subtract 4 is 9. So we're going to be left with 9 ones in the end. So our total left on the chart is 100 block, 110 block, and 9 ones, representing 119. This is the pictorial version. So it's going to be the same thing as concrete. So you're going to have hundreds, tens, and ones. So we have our chart still. So we have 400 at the top and 3. And on the bottom we have our subtrahend. So 284. I'm just going to use these sticks to represent the rods. And 4 ones. So now we can start subtraction. So we can cancel out the bottom 2 with a top 2. So we're left with 200. And now you can't subtract 8 from 0. So you have to exchange 100 block for 10 rods. So now 10 subtract 8 is 2. So you're left with 2 rods. And then you're going to subtract 3 from 4. So you can't do that. So you have to exchange a rod for 10 ones. So now we have 13 subtract 4, which is 9. So in the end, 100s block, 110s block, and 9 ones to give us a total of 119. Same as the concrete. Next is our symbolic version. So it's same thing as both concrete and pictorial. So hundreds, tens, ones. We're just going to add the numbers in now. So 403 subtract 284. So think of the numbers as blocks. So you have 2 blocks down here and you have 4 up there. Therefore, you can cancel out the 2, so you're left with 2 hundreds. Now you can't subtract 8 from 0, so you have to carry over a 10, so 10 tens, in order to be able to subtract 10 from 8. So 10 subtract 8 is 2. And now 3 subtract 4, you can't do that either. So you have to take the tens and change it over to ones. So there'll be 10 ones, so you're going to end up with 13 ones. Subtract 4 is 9. So in the end, you're left with 119. This is the number line. So we're going to start off with a small number and add our way up to the larger number. So we're going to start off with 284 and work our way up to 403. So I'm going to move just up to 285 because 5 is a benchmark number and it's just easier to comprehend. So I'm going to jump from 285 up to 300. And this is a jump of plus 15. But you can't forget about the 1. So you have to add 1. So equals a total jump of 16. Now, I'm going to jump from 300 up to 400 to have a nice even jump of 100. Now, when I'm at 400, I'm going to go up to 403. So it's plus 3. So now you must add the total number of jumps to get your answer. So 100 plus 16 is 116, plus 3 is 119. This is the same answer as all the other ways we've solved it. So this concludes today's lesson. Thank you.